Hello, 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 everyone. Open arms and a big old grin. I welcome y'all. Hope you're doing fine. I know I am, and I am excited to get this little adventure going. How adventurous we end up, who knows? Um, Fingers crossed we get a pretty good gather out of our swamp. Kind of get all the in IT parlance, the low hanging fruit, right? Everything that we can get out of this swamp with relative ease and good fortune, um, we'll try to do. Now, I'm thinking maybe here, and I know we're going to want to do these. We're really lacking in stone. I don't know that the dirt. No, that's not gonna be. That's not gonna do it all, guys. Let's double think this. Uh, let's do the right thing and just push it off, because I don't know yet. I want to do some kind of either beds or single raised pots or something like that that are close by there. Can kind of be in our approach to this little house. But how we lift them up to the surface of the water, since that'll all be visible, I'm not certain of yet. So, I mean, we could use dirt, obviously, but you ever tried to stack up dirt in the midst of water? Usually kind of gets saturated and kind of all slumps down to nothing. So I don't think that's the most desirable. Come up with. We got some more rain. Maybe we'll get another storm. We will grab more of those. Because what I was kind of thinking is that instead of just doing single elevated pots, we maybe do some elevated beds. Think the kind of the villages where they have the trapdoors along the things, and in the backward sense, the villagers get stuck in them. But I'm thinking if we had some larger beds, we could even do lighting in the midst and then flowers around the outside with the trapdoors to kind of set them off. Just something to kind of give a little visual interest to the open expanse of water. Once we have all the clay out from the area around us, we want it to be easily navigated by boats, but still, we can do a little something there to make it look nice. So, yeah, not too much time has passed RL since. I wonder which way we're facing. This is east. Okay, so that we may have come around far enough to be north of the main desert that we go to for sand, and has the village we used for the raid, all that close at hand. I don't know, could be an entirely different desert as well, but the other thing that we want out of these storms before we ever completely reset their generation, we want to get skelly horses. And that lightning bolt out this way may have just indicated that. I don't remember how the initial... Does the initial horse trigger from a lightning bolt? And then there's the trapping part, which I won't ruin for anybody who hasn't yet experienced the fun. Well, let's go cruise around a little bit. I don't think we're going to get too terribly lost here. It's a desert after all. But I don't know what biomes the skelly horses have. I mean, obviously it wouldn't be desert, right? That doesn't make any sense. So let's just go around this edge. We know the big dark forest will be the far side of that. You're flying away? How does that work? Oh boy. Get up! Come on. One more. One more. Dude. Ha ha ha. Skelly Creeper Games, Skelly Creeper Games. Now we can kill you, Skelly. Oh, yeah. I think we have that one. Just the plain dark one. I think we have the... Did we get the broken one, too? I know. Trying hard to care about the Phantom, but it's tough at this point. Do we see any skelly horses around? Aw, storm over. See any skelly horses left by the... Sorry, but your buddies decided to come after me when it was after a storm, so I assumed he was hostile. Poor little spider. He just wanted to make beautiful webs with words of motivational speeches in them. Ooh, that's going to be next phase. But I don't think we're going to do it around here. Let's grab some of these flowers, though. Wait, those are the cornflowers. Not that there's anything wrong with them. I just like these more. Okay, it's back to just raining. We should get back on task here. Oh, we're pretty full. All right, let's go back. This was, I think, where our salmon hotspot was. Kind of river in the swamp. You can see the water difference there a little bit. is. Okay. Another load there. Any of the rest of these stack up? I guess just that. Put those in there. Another blue bin. Stall. I think we have stall, don't we? Yes. Well, I guess we'll find out, but I think that one's already done. So we got that. Doing pretty well. Got 2.5 shulkers. And we've goofed around a lot in our attempts to gather clay. Remember the last time we were working on this, we were sleeping and it was cake. It was like, okay, go to sleep and then dig up the clay in the daytime. Nothing comes to bother you. Do that like 4 times and you got a whole bunch of clay. Not quite so focused when we spend our nights awake, but it's fun. You know, I don't mind not sleeping, and that's kind of a back and forth. There's a lot of people that are like, "Oh man, you just sleep a lot at night," and I wonder like, how many hardcore worlds have you really gotten going on? Unless you're just trying to play for the deaths, and nothing wrong with that. I mean, I certainly enjoyed having people come around to watch me struggle in hardcore because it introduced a lot of you guys to me and checking out this content. I sure do appreciate you all coming around and hanging out. But when you're playing hardcore to advance, to get the advancements or get to the point where you can build or fight the dragon or anything like that, you really do have to factor in a little bit about the need to sleep. That was kind of a waste. Because there's just up to a point you're not going to have a long-term likelihood of survival. You may make it through a night or two here and there, and you know we certainly did a few once we got to a point. But you guys have also seen enough to see that, yeah, sometimes the game is gonna just decide, you know what, you're getting 4 or 5 baby zombies all at once, and it's not going to give them to you when you're full health and ready to go. No, it's going to give them to you while you've also got phantoms on your head and you're out of food, or you had just been looking at your inventory or something. Sure, it's a fun sandbox kids game, but it can be a little sadistic at times. The team that develops the mobs and all that know how to throw a curve, and when you're playing hardcore, that's why it's so fun and replayable. You know, if it was always just the same, it would get as old as a lot of people on the internet like to cry about. Oh, Minecraft! There's nothing new in Minecraft. Yeah, but the way that those pieces come at you is masterfully designed. That's right. I said masterfully. Also, the difference in amounts of dirt and clay show you just how much this fortune really does help. Because I'm not trying to hit the dirt blocks, but we certainly get a few, and we've got like 16 of them out of all the, and now we have done, oh, what? What do we have here? Let's do this. Because that's worth checking out. Now that may come down on some of our miney stuff, right? It'd be kind of cool if it did. I wouldn't expect it to, but I know better than I know how our mine angled out, and it was from Franny. That's all that familiar path that we take to get out to the cave spider spawners, and the mine exploration that we did out beyond that. So it wouldn't be the most surprising thing ever. Let's close up. That one's full. Getting there. Jump. Let's go ahead and pick this one up. All right. You know what? What's the point in a boat? Although we'll lose the boat now. Almost certainly. But hey, if you got a boat, use the boat. So we'll park over here near this hole, and then I think we'll keep digging while it's nighttime. Siren going outside. Big excitement. Yeah, I think I was started to say at some point. It got a little extended on the old break here between episodes. It's kind of over the weekend. I'd done a few where I'd recorded a number together and then just kind of back to back uploaded them to appear. I kind of like having them paced out or spread out, and if I'm real sure, okay, I'm going to do 3 videos, I'll even try to space them out with scheduling a little bit, just so that you guys, if somebody's watching in the afternoon or evening, or other people only get a chance in the mornings, you get a fair crack at seeing some fresh stuff showing up right when you're watching. Kind of a chance for a first look. It's always kind of cool to have that. We won't have a floating tree here. The rest of it is all good. So yeah, I'd really like to wrap this episode. I want to go check out that hole in the cave and all that, see where it leads to. It's probably just caverns and, underground caves and all that with a water source coming into it. But I really want to kind of get it down to where it's like, oh, yeah, there's one we obviously missed that. Not just, oh, look, here's a whole area of clay patches we haven't touched yet. I still don't understand completely how the swim mechanic likes to trigger. Sometimes it's very predictable, other times not at all. I think a lot of times it has to do with downforce where the water didn't source in, right? That's why I try to break, if we're under a bank or something and there's dirt up above where I dug out the clay, I'll either break those or fill in because those will become air pockets and they get suction. So a current will start flowing towards them until they either become a water source or get filled in. And, so this is where we were during the storm. Working out in that direction. That looks like sand. I think we'd been way into here. That was gravel, not clay, but this may be clay. No, more sand. Darn it. Clay. So yeah, if we can, kind of spend the bulk of this episode, we kind of need to go back around the edge there, and our cabin house thing is back that way. Our boat is by the little torch island with the cave. But yeah, if we can clear most of the central area of the remaining clay, that's not ideal there. Seagrass really doesn't help. Oh, see there. Why I got popped down right there, I don't know. And then there, I can't get into the hole. Alright, so is there any suction? Nope. Pretty good. Let's go over here. Stone. Again, I just don't understand where that... Like, I'm trying to... I've got space and, a W key, basically, for my forward and upward momentum. And with no... See, that time I just kind of settled. The settled is what I would expect. That's a shift down. Uh-oh. Oh, now we did it. I think this is the desert side, so if we kind of go straight this way-ish. Is it out there? Oh, it's a stick. Maybe, yeah, I see a roof line there. So yeah, we kind of have like a quarter of this outer area around to go, although this stuff is going to be slow. The up and down and the trees and all that. The vines. I keep wanting to stop and dig some. It's like, no, you don't have chests. Now we don't even have a boat. And lime. Gotta get more shulkers. I think we're still short of gas here because we didn't get any, right? There's that one over halfway done. We should go all the way back out first and pick up all that stuff we couldn't gather. Of course, it was like as far as we could be away. There we go. And halfway full. Alright, now anything else back in this corner? I think we're kind of getting to the edge of the swampiness, but see like there. Get rid of the overhangs. Get one more back here. Or sand. Sand. Sometimes you gotta double check them. Get up right close. Okay, so this is hilly swamp. Oh my goodness, birch forest. But look at all this stuff. Got rain again, which probably means another storm. On cue. Good job, game. We've been working on that timing. I never play offline, but I often just load the game and talk to the code. Like, alright, so now when I say storm time, you lightning. What, we had like 3 storms in this episode? It's pretty good. Couple little zombie friends. Home way that away. That was weird. Again, we get some odd little behaviors here. I know. Hey, little witch's hut. Ooh, we can liberate Flower Pot from there. I think we already did get the black cat, right? Hey. Oh, I hope I have... Yeah, alright, I got enough room. So that was cool. I get one. I don't think I can lift water with a flower pot, can I? We've never interacted with... Nope. No, unfortunately not. We can do this, so let's take it home. Take it to the cabin. Alright, we're sort of filling up, but not too bad. Did not see a black cat in there. But I think maybe we already had one. Is this... That is clay, not sand. Okay. Flower pot, we don't need you since you wouldn't move water for us. Boop, boop, boop. Did that storm end that quickly? Is that it? Some of the witch magic, if you go in the witch hut, it's over. It stops it. I'll throw that out there. It can be your internet fake news of the day. Witch hut stop storms. We saw it happen once, therefore it is true. Pretty well full here. Yeah, it's a crazy week storm. We get all these flowers. Alright, so our witch hut is over here. I don't know. You can do the whole perimeter witch farm thing. We're not doing that. At least not in the foreseeable future. Witches just don't have anything that valuable that they can give us. Yeah, this whole, like, dark storm thing definitely slows up our progress a little bit. I almost missed. Another shulker filled. And then we have a cauldron. So cool. And let's... This is silly, I know, but it's on the on the statistics, and we've just never done it. Bloop. There we go. And then I think there's a... Oh, I guess we could interact somehow if we had the right stuff. We don't have the right stuff. Okay. That away. It's in here. I do want to do one of those. I know we're gathering and it's probably not the best time, but every time I see these lightning storms, I think, okay, we can go get a skelly horse if one comes along, and then even if it did, we wouldn't have the means to secure or get home the horse, and it might wander off or get lost or whatever. So, yeah, this is what we're doing here. Nice little start. Then there. That's kind of cool. We may have to swap out our torches and put like flowers along both of those. kind of fun for now. Then here, this goes away. Alright, let's go get more. Quickest way to get onto new stuff is to get done with this stuff, right? Think that was the river we were just up with the witch hut. Gravel, sand. So I said my break got a little bit extended. Part of that was the garbage trucks. I just heard another truck outside, but I know the garbage trucks were coming back within an hour of their last visit. I'd be a little wondering, which reminds me, I gotta take out my trash. It's so overfull. I had it last night, but I was I was bouncing between the baseball game and the Sunday night football game, which turned out really good. Not that my team is apparently just garbage, so might as well start watching others. And despite an unfortunate AFC championship, I've always kind of liked Pittsburgh Steelers football team. So they were kind of fun to watch. And it was kind of sad. In Colorado here, we've always, some of us have always had a bit of an affinity for, oh man, here I'm awful with names again. Seattle's quarterback. The guy's really good, MVPs, and had a nice little Iron Man streak going until he broke his finger, I think, last week. And it's so crazy, that all these athletes, it's like, oh yeah, he had a broken finger. He's already had surgery to put in like 3 screws and pins and all this, and he's going to be out for like 6 weeks. And it's like, that's crazy, I've skied and ran and all kinds of stuff. I've certainly had enough where I've been in for some various surgeries and therapy and all that kind of stuff. And usually it's like, all right, you gotta let it heal up to the point where we can actually do the surgery and work on it. And part of that I understand is swelling. One of the things that when a pro athlete either gets carted off the field or goes into the locker room and all that, and maybe they come back out to cheer on their team with a big, huge, oversized cast-looking thing on their, in his case it was a finger, but a hand or an arm, or if it's a leg, they're in a boot or whatever. It's because they've already been put into these cooling compression wrap things that constantly cycle. A lot of, us mere mortals are familiar with them. If you've ever had knee surgery or had a friend or somebody who has, they're kind of like these ice pump things, ice water pumps. And you basically are like, okay, well, after your surgery, you're going to go home and you're going to sit on the couch, and for at least X amount of time, you're going to be strapped into this deal. And it cycles really cold liquid through it, so it always stays, cold. The problem with the ice bag that we all are familiar with, as it warms, it's tough to keep that cold right on you, right? Because there's always a layer of the warming liquid and meltwater stuff that comes out of that. So these pump things keep everything at an optimal level. It's it's not so cold that it can actually damage your skin cells by freezing them, but it also doesn't warm over time because it's conduction. I'm trying to think what is it that they're conductive, but like duck legs and all that, where ducks can stand on the ice and their feet don't get frozen, and their bodies stay warm, and it's because in their legs you have these radiating type systems between arteries and veins where, in addition to it being oxygenated versus used blood coming back, it's also body heated, and then when it comes back, it's cold, and there's basically a heat exchange going on between the vessels coming back to the internal organs of the duck or the bird or whatever, the goose, seagull, any of those that you see standing out on ice. But the lungs obviously exchange oxygen into that blood, but as the vessels and the arteries pass each other, they're designed so that the warmth in the arteries. Oh, all right, dude. Oh, now our boat is in the wrong place. Come here. Can you make it across here without dying, or should I dig this out for you? Here. There you go. Stay wet and cold. Oh, get in the water. Get in the water, dude. Oh, this is gonna be painful. Come on. Bring your little coal. Here, we'll get this guy out of the way. We don't want him to be diverting your attention. Okay, yeah, you stay out of the way. You don't want to get in trouble. Oh, no? I don't think he can turn. I think that was what we found in that other one. Come up here. Come on, swim, buddy. Are you gonna lose your focus on me? Come on, dude. It's good he can't drown. It's one less thing we gotta worry about. You coming? This episode just got very slow, and we've only got 15 minutes. Can we at least get you back to the base, please? Come on. Up you go. Now, I don't think he will despawn while we're here. Come on. Chop, chop. Chop, chop. Come on. Don't want you to get stuck in the current either. All right, I see. You're getting closer. Good job. Good. Oh, good. You're very slow. This I know. No, what are you doing? Get up! What are you doing, dude? Come on, man. Oh. I do one thing to help make sure we have enough supplies to make your visit to my home comfortable, and you start jumping up into the daylight. I know your brain is a little rotted. I'm sorry that that's the way it is. You coming? Come on. Oh, if we don't get him. The good news is we should have lots of opportunity for the same deal back at the farm while we're building the barn. Come on. What do you got to do? What do you got to do? Get up here. Dude, are you serious? Come over here then. Come on. Is this like the extent of your range? I don't understand. Why are you so stuck? Oh, maybe, there's like a water flow deal there. Yeah, that must have just been a weird block or something. Alright, we're on the move again. Goodness gracious. Come on, dude. It's so close. It's right over there. It's going to be awesome. You're going to love it there. We're going to need to keep our food stock up. Because it could get a little wild. First setting him up and then accommodating him. So the goal will be, it's a slow goal because we got to bring him all the way over here. Let me get this vine out of the way for you. Come on. Zip, zip, zip. I don't know if this will help, or does he go faster if he's only in one block, or does he go faster down here? I just have this horrible feeling that this is not going to work. The other nice thing is he's bringing us a clay block all the way back here. Coming? Come on. You're lucky. You don't need oxygen. I do. Hey, that's a squid. Have you ever met a squid? So is that cleric in the purple? Oop. Right, we'll even mow the seagrass so you can have a good line of sight. You don't mind if I just do a bit of clay mining here while we're just waiting on each other? Is that cool? Good with that? Okay, don't get any crazy ideas about going up. Still coming? Come on. Oh, you're doing so good. This is worse than chickens. Come on. You got it. Oh, see? Why does it... We'll have that one to get to, but... At this point, I think we're close enough that that would just turn him off the path. You still coming? Still coming? Come on. I will say this will count as a very productive day if we can get this guy contained enough at least to make the attempt. Get out of the swimming crouch. Oh, we may be full. Come on. I'm sorry, I kind of led you astray a little bit. We're not going in there. We're coming over here. You're so close. Get all the doors open for you. tell me you're not stuck because of this tree. Please? Okay, your head just kind of goes through it. Well, it's okay. All right. You coming? Quick. All that. That. And that. No! What are you doing? Oh my goodness. Get. Oh, you're doing great. Come on, buddy. Welcome to your temporary home. Hey. There. Whew. Okay. Goodies. This. That. I don't know why, but Cletus always sound. Oh, you know what? Let's Oh, he was going to be Sparky, right? That was what we left in the other one. But we've got Sparky there. We may need to use that. Let's call him, Charged? Huh? All right. You are Charles in charge. So we're going to keep you. The sun is about to go down. We've got our path as good as we can kind of hope to get it. The other thing we should try, I don't know. Well, this will work, but will you swap? Yes! I think that gives us a degree of sunburn protection for him. Oh, that doesn't want to go in there. Get these. Sticks and planks are going to stay here. We should pick up this. It goes back in here. Along with these. And then let's just pick up all this. You back in there. I don't know. You there. And you there. Alright. Alright, buddy. So this is... Oh my goodness. May test our... Get going, boat. May test our durability a little bit. Where'd my river go? Come on, get. Oh, we never finished the whole buckets deal either, did we? It's all right. Just go as far as we want, and then get. All right. Where's he going? Where's he going? Why is he not coming after me? Get out of the way. What? You jerk! Oh! Oh! I didn't even think about the fact that in the boat he might have. Oh my gosh. All right. Well, we're close enough to the end of this episode anyway that we're just going to go down the elevator and we'll decide in the next one if we want to stay for more clay. We got so much right now. It's okay. So that's something to consider. Um, and I looked and I was like, what? I thought he was like walking back to his source or something. Awful. Uh, what we. There's so many possibilities here. I don't know if you can heal them in a boat. We did get the helmet back. Yeah, that was a waste of a name tag. All right. Well, we'll regroup, but I kind of think in the next one we may go back, start cooking up all our clay. We got so much, right? Let's check here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can do a full shulker's worth in every single one of our automated furnaces and still have a partial box left over to fill in over the top of them. So I think we've done very well on our clay. We built a little house. We had a couple attempts at zombie villagers, but the best way to get them where we really want them is going to be to try to set them up um, in our neighborhood, right by our little trap. So maybe we can do that. Anyway, we are just about out of time, so let's set this down. Oh man, I know. It was so close. So close to getting Charles back here. Again, we still have the mystery of can we push him into a water elevator and expect him to come out of it? Um, effectively, we'd have to pass him on the way down and then pull him out. And then either probably boat through the nether. I don't know. Is it better to have him follow along as we try to kill off any threats, or is it better to have him in a boat just whacking us in the back of the head the whole way? I don't know. But again, maybe it won't come to that. Anyway, you guys are awesome. Stay that way. Take a nice little break. Get outside. It's beautiful again here today. I think it's supposed to get a little windy this afternoon, but it's climbing on up into the mid 70s again today. So nice. So if you're getting similar stuff, take a good little break. Get out and enjoy it. And we'll see you back here for the next one. Bye now.